Hello, in this video, I want to introduce you to a program that could change your life because it's going to show you how you create what you want using your brain. Excited? Please join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You, a channel I started to share what I learned, continue to learn, and I have something new for you. And it's about a program sharing what only rich people know. Maybe you've seen it around, I don't know, but for me it's new and I'm ready to share it with you because you're going to learn how to recondition your brain and change your life because you're going to learn how to attract what you want. If you're new here, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA. But here I share what I know about business, affiliate marketing, making money online. But recently, I'm obsessed with personal development. And this one is about personal development because I realized that just going to school is not enough. Although I'm an advocate for education, I say the minimum education for a child should be at least high school. That's me. Because you have to know how to talk to your lawyer and your accountant. That's just my standard. That's the minimum. But I realize education is not enough because you've seen people with PhDs who haven't figured out how to make money. You know, my channel is about how you make money, how you create a better life. Education is not enough. Hard work is not enough. So what's missing? What is it? You know, people who work 3 jobs, whatever, but it's not working. Do you know what we're missing? It's the brain. How to use the brain to create what you want. Other people call it mindset. It's a mindset. We need a mindset shift. So in this program, in this video, I'm introducing to you a man. His name is Wesley Virgin. I think you've seen him online. He calls himself a billionaire. He first called himself millionaire. Now he uses billionaire. And I'm going to share a program that he created. And do you know why it's different? Because I promote this kind of programs. He uses layman's language. It's like you can understand it. And also he made it very, very, very cheap to get it. Because all the programs I talk about, they are like $700. I bought one, $700. I said, not everyone can afford that, right? But then what happened one time, I think I was on Instagram. I think I was posting something. Then I realized someone was live. So I went on the live and I listened. Wow. He was talking about my passion, personal development, the brain, and how it works. And so I ended up buying his program. But then, because I'm an affiliate marketer, I promote things. I saw the process of buying. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it was presented. So when they were inviting me to, you know, even you, if you choose to come in here, he's going to invite you to promote it. He allows everyone to promote it. It's international. I didn't like the process. So I got it, but I didn't like the way it was presented. You may think it's a scam, and I don't like things like that. So I bought it. I went through it, and I think it was great, but I wasn't excited about talking about it. Until recently, some of you who are close to me know I had an accident. So right here, my face. So I didn't record for some time. I wasn't busy going live and recording videos. So I went back to this program. I said, let me go back step by step and see this program. Because I had gone through it. But like when I'm driving or when I'm walking. But I said, let me go straight and see what was he really teaching. The man is onto something. And what is so special about it is that these things are only known by rich people. If you know the story of the late Tina Turner, the one who died recently, her life was changed when she started chanting. When someone introduced her to chanting, that's when everything started changing. Like everything she wanted to happen started happening. So there is a world we don't know about. Only rich people know about it. So I realized that what he's actually teaching is similar to what I've been learning in the other program, the one I bought $700. Only he was teaching it in a different way. Now you're going to ask me, what is he really talking about? He's talking about things like this. I put some notes here. You know, I like to quote some things. So these I got from the program. He talks about, I think I have this one. When you say you want something, make sure it's very, very clear. You know, we talk about, I'm the first one to come here, I always come and say, SMART goal, make it specific. Okay, specific, but very, very clear. So make sure it's very clear. He says, make sure it's clear, and he shows you how to make it clear. Then he's going to show you, he says, it doesn't matter your age, your gender, where you are, this works for everyone. So as soon as you get this, that's all you need. As soon as if you have a phone, that's all you need, because he made it audio. It's audio. There's some videos, but most of it is audio. Then he says, everything is happening right now. This is something they always say. It's happening right now. But he explains to you why it's happening right now. But it's actually about focusing your brain on what you want. Okay? He teaches you all that. Like, so he gives you fun examples. He's like, actually, I like him. He's not for every generation because he's younger. I didn't even tell you who he is. Let me first finish this, then I'm going to tell you something about him. Then he says you have to listen over and over and over and over. He said, I don't care. That's the attitude that some people may not like. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't want to, if you don't understand it. I don't care if you don't believe it. Just listen. Just keep listening. It changed my life. So that's how he yells like that. Then he says that the mind is overloaded. I did a live recently, those of you who saw me, and I'll talk about this. The mind is overloaded. We overload it. We don't get any quiet time. So he's showing you how to deal with the mind. He's giving you an example of the day, how your day normally goes. Like you're always going from this, from that, to that, to that. So there is no time to focus and use the brain the right way. He talks about that the average person believes things don't work. Yeah, people don't believe that things don't work. But also it's also about, like you want to try something, it doesn't work quickly, we're impatient. So we think it doesn't work. When actually it could have worked. If you hear his story, he tells his stories, by the way, in this program. He tells his stories. I'll let you know in a bit. Let me finish this. And your mind understands things in pictures. You have to learn to do things in pictures. So if you want a car, whatever car it is, have a picture of that car. Like, so I'm going like through a little bit of what I took out when I was listening. Now, who is Wesley Virgin? You know, when I heard Virgin, I said, yeah, that's his last name. He's a guy in Texas. I show you his photo. And that's him. They call him Overnight Million. In fact, that's why I have this phone here, because I wanted to read what they have about him on Insta. I got this from LinkedIn. Okay. Who is Wesley? I'm reading from, this was from LinkedIn. He's built, over the past 10 years, Wesley Virgin has built a following over 1 million men and women. So he has sold hundreds of thousands of digital products and over $30 million. In fact, right now, as he's speaking, he talks about more than that. But here they say 30 million, more than that, in 1 year. And has been featured on Forbes, Entrepreneur, Battlefield. But the most impressive part about him, his foolproof of overnight millionaire system. Let me read it again. But the most impressive part is his foolproof overnight millionaire system that helps tens of thousands of entrepreneurs quickly get their mind aligned with success. I didn't write that one. I put it out I read it from there. It's on LinkedIn. So he's teaching you how to really get what you want, if you can define it very, very clearly, and if you can do the habits he's talking about. So what you get out of this, in a summary, at least for me, to learn to write what you want very, very clearly, define it very, very clearly. Then he talks about something that's very important. Let me see where I put it. You know, I made some notes I want to talk to you about. He called it, but the reason why I didn't want to promote it at first, because he promotes it as the 20-word script. These 20 words are going to create magic in your world. But actually, it's a program inside. I wish he talked more about it the way I'm explaining now, but he didn't. He just talked about these 20 words are magic, these 20 words. Okay, there are 20 words that he has in there that are very important. Because when you want something, the statement he teaches you how to do I am affirmations. Those I am affirmations, some of you hear me talk about all the time. But he says you have to use words like easily and effortlessly now. Like I'm making $10,000 every month easily and effortlessly now. I'm manifesting this amount, whatever I want, easily and effortlessly now. So I'm not saying the real script, by the way. It's longer, it's 20 words. But that's what he's teaching you, that you can actually, by saying these things, and also he had meditations, by the way. He explains how the brain works in the morning, the alpha, mega stuff, like how your brain works in the morning, how it works in the midday, how it works before you sleep. So he has these different meditations you have to do. He talks about what I call the happy place, like going into the thing that you did that was great in your life. He takes you to those moments. It's like different sessions. But if you could please save this video, because I feel like I'm talking about it better than they're talking about it in the sales page. No, call it a sales page. But I'm about to show you how you get to this program on the computer. I'm going to show you how you get to it. But the way they talk about it, they're not saying it in detail the way I'm doing it right now. So if you save this video, my video, like when you get to it, assuming you're going to get to it, look for these moments in the program. Look for the introduction. When in the introduction, he talks about his emotional breakthrough. He's very interesting. He sat down, we show you a photo where he sat down and talked about his life and his struggles and what made him change and what made him get to this. Because he tells they call it airing your dirty laundry. He did. What was going in his life, how he was behaving, which wasn't good. But what happened, his girlfriend at the time became pregnant. I don't want to spill the beans. You're going to hear his story and what made him change. What made him change was, I'm like having tears in my eyes because his story is very emotional actually. When you hear him, he sat down and said, I'll tell you everything, what happened to me. He said, I could not pay my bills. That has happened to me. I could not pay my bills. I could not pay my electric on time. I could not pay my water on time. I could not pay for my car on time. And now I'm having children. So I'm making a poor example of a father. That's when he said, to hell with everything. I'm not partying anymore. I'm not shopping anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. That's when his life changed. So that's his why. Go listen to that. Assuming you're going to get the course. The course only started today. It's on sale, by the way. I think he has these new programs that are coming out, costing $500. But I think this new one, he'll get rid of it, or he doesn't care much about it. Just giving it out almost for free. So it's only $37. In fact, he's giving an extra $1 of $30. I just checked it today. It's $36. Very, very cheap at international. Some of you know that when I'm promoting these things, some are not available everywhere. This one is international. So anyone with a credit card can buy it. Okay? Find the emotional breakthrough. It's in the introduction. Him talking about his story. Then find in 3.4, these are modules. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in 3.4, where it talks about self-image. Self-image. Some of you who have been watching me these days, I talk about self-image. How, show the image where he bought his father a car, right? His parents, a car, I think 2 cars. He gave them money. He took them on vacation. And it was so hard for the father to believe that these things were happening. That's self-image. When you feel like when they're carrying his luggage, or he went to a hotel, they're helping to carry his luggage. He thinks they are maybe stealing his luggage or something. Because he never been treated this way. It's self-image. If you hear him explaining self-image, and self-image is connected to how much we are making. How much, real tears. Because his story is very emotional. If you go listen to it, he tells everything. And now he was able to figure things out. He said, I used to have to not be able to afford to pay $500. He was sharing an apartment with his brother. $500 a month. And now I paid $20,000 a month on a house, and I don't even mind paying it. It's easy. How did that happen? So he's teaching you how to do this. I'm a student. I'm learning. So without talking too much about this, because I'm getting emotional myself, he's going to teach you how to make your goals very, very clear, right? He's going to teach you how to focus and attract that, whatever you want. Relationship. People tell stories, by the way. In the middle of the course, people are sharing what happened to them. This one, one had like a sick grandparent, and he was healed because of, depending what you want to attract is what you work on. Okay. For me, I like to talk about money around here, but it could be something else. So you have these word scripts that you use. You have the meditation that you listen to. Whew. You think about, like, you just came to my house and I'm talking to you about this whole thing. Like, this is not a YouTube video. I'm just saying things that are not. So, but because I was hesitant, right? I'm going to present this. When people go to the sales page, it looks like spam kind. And he allowed everyone to promote. Even you, when you decide to buy it, what the next thing is going to do to say to you, oh, tell your friends about it, share it, it's going to give you a link. So it's not promoted by professionals. So the word show comes off, you think they are lying to you or something. But I'm telling you, I have the program. Even I have it in my phone here, this phone, I have it. So it's great. He brought things that are known only by rich people. He made them accessible to us. And that's great. I wish you could see me talk about him. These things are very expensive. If you find them, other people, like I just told you, I bought a program that's $700. And it's not even easy to follow. But for him, he's very passionate. Like one time he says, stand up. Because he believes that, he says, that for you to give something power. For example, if you are a shy person, Magala Royal, you're going to hear me in this one? You said you're a shy person. So if you want to change that to confident, he says, stand up. Go in a mirror and say, I'm confident now. I'm confident now. I'm successful now. Like that. But he says, stand up. So he says, stand up. If you're in the bed, I don't care what you're doing, stand up. It's your life. That's how he speaks. So it's funny. So go experience him. $37. And if you don't like it, you can cancel. I think they give you like 2 weeks to cancel it. So, but people love it. There are reviews. You can read about it. But please use my link. I'm promoting this. And use my link, and I'm giving you my email. This time I'm not saying phone number. The phone number I got in trouble is phone number because many people are sending me too many messages. So email. If you feel like you want to talk to me more about this or anything else I do, I promote so many things. You'll see on my website, honestsoul.com. If you feel you want to connect with me, I'm not asking for your email right now. Or you're going to get to the link, you go straight to him. But if you, actually not him, a company that promotes the product. It's not him directly. You're going to see that it's taking you. I'm going to show you on the computer how it goes. You're going to go buy it. And Digi Store is the one that sells this program. So, but I'm giving you my email right here. So note it. Just send me an email. That's my business email. And say, you know what? I want to be with you on Zoom. So when I have a few people who want to do the same thing, answer questions, I'll schedule Zoom and I'll send you a link. I say, tell me where you are, the country, and the best time you have. In Virginia, USA, it's Virginia, USA Eastern time. That's my time zone. But if you give me your where you are, the country, I can figure it out. You tell me the time when you prefer to be on Zoom. For me, I work 24/7. I could even come on Zoom at night if many people want to do that. But I prefer when it's not night, my time. To come on Zoom, and I explain these things. I'm telling you, it's a great program. So go have it, and when you have it, share with your friends, not the program itself, but share it with them. If you share my link, if you buy through this video, that will be helping me also. Okay? Thank you all so much. Now, I'm showing you, like right here below this video, there is a link. So that link is going to take you to the page straight. So I'm explaining when you get to that page, what to do. Because don't follow the video. He has a video and he's speaking behind the camera. Like you can't see him. He's explaining everything and how he was so poor and how he got to know about this and how it's long, right? So I'm trying to show you the shortcut. Don't listen to the video because the video has some kind of, when you click, doesn't connect where it's supposed to go. So there is the text version. So I'm showing you that he did it in video and he also did it in text. So you choose the text version. And I'm showing you on my video here how you get there, and hopefully to see you. He's going to ask you for feedback. Remember, you got it from me. I shared it with you, Sherifa Nakalema. It's just 37. I can't believe it. It's very, very, very cheap. It doesn't matter where you are. Please get this program, because you're going to learn that it's not about just going to school and starting whatever you're starting. Like I invite you all to come start business. No, we have to work on the mindset because of the limiting beliefs we have growing up. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Because he talks about his story growing up. They were like, Wesley, why are you always not focused in school? Wesley, why are you doing all this? It's the parents. Now, as they are doing that, they made him feel like, oh, you can't do anything. Towards later, in fact, he tells a story in there about his brother convincing his brother to quit his job as an accountant, making $70,000 a year. He said, what? Yes, you have to quit. Later he did. He convinced him to quit and he became a millionaire too, but it took a while because it's hard. When you have a job to leave it, it's hard. Okay? Thank you for watching it. This one now, I'm showing you how you get to this. And please, if you feel like it's not for you, share it with someone else. Just share this video with someone else. I know someone is going to benefit from this. And please trust it, because I'm saying it. I don't promote fake things. I don't. Those of you who know me, I don't talk about fake things. I like to buy programs, use them, trust the people that are promoting it, then I promote it. And then I talk about it. That's what I do. Otherwise, I would be talking about everything just to make money. No, I like to share things that I know are going to contribute to your life. So next, I'm showing you how you get to it. Because if you don't watch the part I'm showing, it's going to be confusing. Please watch the little part. It's about 4 minutes. The little part that I'm adding on here, just to make it clear. But the link itself is below this video that takes you there. Okay, thank you so much. Now, watch this other part, and hopefully you're going to take it and use it and change your life. That's what we want. I said take a step to better you. That's what I said. But I'll say bye-bye to you after the other piece. Okay? Thank you. Add a comment for me later. And if you can find me after benefiting from this, I'd love to know what happened. Use it. Use it. When you listen to his stories, focus and do what he's asking you to do. You can it will be in your phone. You can use it anywhere you are. Okay, so that makes it easy. Like when I'm walking, I listen. When you are, like some of them, you have to listen in the morning and evening, like that. Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to the computer to show you. Okay, here we are. And the reason we are here is for me to show you the easiest way to get to the message. Like if you want to buy, for example. But the way he had done it, you see this? If you play, it will do the video. He's like speaking in the background. But somewhere, somehow, for me, I found I think there was an error. It didn't work for me the right way. So, but I think it happened before. That's why they added this other option. See this? That's the one I want to show you. Click here for the text transcript. The text transcript worked better. You can try the video and see. So, this is a page where he's saying exactly what he's saying in the video is written right here. I found it to be actually more interesting because there he's just speaking in the background. You don't see him. So he tells a story, but the way it was presented, I don't know. It's like the message is inside. It's like hidden. And I took time to tell you what this is really about, the final product. But he didn't focus on that at the beginning. I don't know why. So now he's showing you the gurus talk about money, and he's saying that they get some things wrong, maybe sometimes. He's talking about the secret. If you're familiar with the secret, he says like something is missing in that. Then he has the left Bob Proctor here. Go read. I showed you those his children over there. He's there with his children, and those are his cars. So you're going to go through all this. Assuming you care to know everything and how he discovered this, how he started it. He's showing you some rich people who are using these methods. Then all the way down is where you're going to find the button. I'm going scrolling all the way down. See that? The green button. See, this is showing that the value is so much. See, that's the whole value of what he's giving you. But he's slashing it to 37. What about it was a little bit more, I'll show you. So you click here and it takes you to this page. That's where you pay. See, when I bought it, this 20 was still on. I think they're cutting it to get to sell and get some cash. He has new projects right now. He has so much coming out. So this was his first program. This is just my opinion. That maybe because he made this cheap. Also, he actually cares. He wants people to know these things. See? And down here, you know, when you are buying a product, always want to know about people reviewing it, people recommending, endorsing it. So here we have these people. Tony Robbins, you can read what he says about it. Vishal Chani, I know him more by his brand. I didn't know this was his name actually. Deepak Chopra, Brian Tracy, the late Bob Proctor. I think, yeah. All these, what they say about it, and Dr. Joe Vitale, he known for in The Secret, was in The Secret movie. So they are endorsing, and when you pay, you see that you have I think 14 days to cancel if you don't like it. But I say go straight, like I explained in this video. I wish you kept the video, the one this video, because you see that there are same sections that are recommended. In fact, inside the script itself, you'll find it inside the 20-word script that it talks about. You follow step by step, you understand the program. So you log in, he send you an email, you log in, and start the lesson. And he's good at reminding you. By that, he's going to offer you to promote it. If you want to promote it, he offers you to promote it, if that's what you want. And I think it's a good product. Now, going backwards a little bit, let me take you back a little to show you how we got here. To get to this page, you start, this is the link is below this video in the description. So when you click it, it's going to bring you right here. Like I said, click here for the text transcript to get to this page. And read. When you find the green button at the bottom, that's how you order. And try to get here before, you know, sometimes they discontinue products. I've seen these gurus, when they start things, at some point they say, let's get rid of that first one. After I start getting more and more money, they stop things, especially if they feel like it needed reviewing, renewing. Like for me, the way these pages were presented, especially the video one, it needs like to be re-recorded. So when they see that have to go through the trouble of recreating it, sometimes they discontinue. So please go get it while it lasts, while it's still here. So click there and go pay your. In fact, today he had like $1 off. It's like 36. Let me see. See? 36.63. If you go buy it today. Okay? That's it. Now, you got my email in this video. You can send me an email if you want to connect with me. I didn't do the opt-in, where you opt in and then I have to send you reminders. I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to have access to this. But if you want me to, you want to connect with me, send me an email, info@honestsoul.com. And it could be something else, by the way. The other things I do, personal development, even personal development, by the way, I have other programs if you want. But I have affiliate marketing, especially high ticket, learning step by step. That's my passion. So get in touch with me, be in my world, add a comment for me. Like I always end them, I said, take very good care of yourself, take very good care of your families, take very good care of your health. Without health, you have nothing. Please check below this video. The description takes you to this.